What is up, everybody? I thought we had a banger video on our hands today.
FBI, open up!
About how Xbox is shoving it in Nintendo's face with not only Oblivion being sold $20 less than normal, but then also Xbox's next bestseller, Expedition 33. Whether you like it or not doesn't matter. The Metacritic scores and reviews are out of this world. And in my opinion, if you like that niche of gaming, they did something spectacular with Expedition 33. They really caught that moment.
Oh my.
So this video was supposed to be about that and how Xbox has kept gaming afloat in 2025. All these Xbox games are #1 on PlayStation 2. Cause let's be real, PlayStation has nothing new really in this generation. So all these new games, Expedition 33, Oblivion, Indie, and more, are all these gamers have to play this year on PlayStation. Now Nintendo, as we all know, upped the price of their games to $80. Now I knew Sony and Xbox had to be following suit, thinking this is probably now where gaming is headed. Then Xbox dropped 2 dimes on us in 1 month. We have the Doom Dark Ages right around the corner. All these games go to the PS5 and get ate up. Game Pass is popping. These 2 games were $50 if you decided to buy, and also both on Game Pass. And Expedition 33 still sold 1 million copies in 4 days. Microsoft hadn't had a win like that in so long. First quarter of 2025, and they probably had one of their best quarters in some time. And we're slapping Nintendo and everyone, and that would have continued if they had continued to shove it in Nintendo's face. So as I said, video was supposed to be a celebration of that. But nope, Xbox did what Xbox does best, decided to up their prices on consoles, even controllers, everything. The Series X 2TB cost the same as the PS5 Pro. Make that make sense. How can they charge me more for something that's older? Like, how can it be way more expensive now compared to when I bought the same system at launch?
Fix the game!
That's crazy to me, and we all know that Sony is next to up their prices. On games as well as consoles, they'll probably make games 100.
And I've decided that I want to die.
And if they don't and keep prices what they are, they win a ton of points with me. What do y'all predict? Does PlayStation follow suit with upping prices, or do they slap everyone in the face? I mean, they already are crazy expensive. One thing I do wonder though, with Xbox charging more for consoles and controllers, do we know games for sure are upped for Xbox yet? What if they up the prices everywhere else but sell games at $50 now? Does that balance it out? I mean, it does somewhat, I just don't think fully. But all I'm saying is Xbox was in position to run away with things, especially charging $50 for both the best games of the year so far. They have a lot of creative and giant IPs coming as well, while the Switch 2 is going to sell 150 million units and be one of the biggest platforms. It's a handheld and plays on TV seamless. And if Xbox would have stayed the course, charging less for games and just keeping your systems the same price, they could have really brought in a whole new demographic of players to Xbox. Insane. Never happened as a consumer where something I bought got more expensive. This isn't an antique, so I'm just super upset with Xbox's choice to raise their prices, and not by a little. I guess we will have to wait and see when their next game comes out how much they charge. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. Maybe hit that subscribe button if you like this style of content. I'm praying they sell games at $50 and stick it to the industry and make it so games are cheaper again. But regardless, the price hiking of the consoles and controllers is soulless by Xbox. And I would put all my chips into that PlayStation is just plotting their price hike strategy to make sense, because theirs will be the worst. If that happens, then Xbox still has a lot with its IPs, and also the only good new games on PlayStation are Xbox games. That's one more thing that bugs me. All the money they are making off the PlayStation deal in sales, not to mention, like I've already stated, they had one of the best quarters in a long time, because Expedition 33 and Oblivion. So for them to turn around after gamers were really putting their money out for the Xbox product, and they turn around and slap us all in the face for putting all that cash in their greedy hands?
What?
You're finally making a dent in the industry and making money, which Xbox has struggled to do. And the first thing you do is up your prices on everything? This makes my head spin so fast, it's insane. But still true that Xbox ran the first quarter of 2025 gaming with Oblivion and Expedition 33. Remember, they shadow dropped Oblivion. They will continue to make great games and sell them on PlayStation as well. I won't be buying their consoles because I don't need to. But for anyone else, if I had a console to tell you to buy, it would be the PS5 base unit or even the all-digital unit. That's before any price hikes Sony has up their sleeves. But for now, that's what I'd say I'd recommend, because you can buy those Xbox games on PlayStation now. But Game Pass, you do get all those games day one with your Game Pass package. So for me, already owning an Xbox, price hike isn't that big of a deal, as long as they don't up the price of Game Pass something crazy and charge $80 a game. Then I'm out. I truly think the best way to go is PC. Now, not everyone can. As I said, the console I'd recommend right now is the PS5 base before it goes up. What these giant companies are doing now collectively is changing the game. Consoles used to be for people who couldn't afford or didn't want to deal with the extras of having a PC. But now I say if you can get a decent PC, do that over these greedy corporations right now. PC components are more affordable than ever. Wish we could all say F you to the greedy guys and all get great PCs. I can only pray something happens to change things, but I think the new future is $1,000 consoles and $100 games. And I didn't bring up inflation, tariffs, politics. No, this is about gaming. I'm a gamer and a consumer, giving you my point of view from the consumer mindset. And this is all just crazy. Like I said, I already own 2 consoles, but if games get raised, I will probably move to PC. Xbox, why? I'm actually confused on what's happening with these crazy price hikes. Not just Xbox, but Nintendo, and how far will Sony take it? All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, folks at home, everyone have a wonderfully blessed day. Thank you so much for watching. Smash that like, and I'll see y'all in the next one. The boy?